Since you've been away, I've been down and lonely. Since you've been away, I've been thinking of you. Try to understand the reason you left me. What was you going through? Woo, 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 I'm missing you. Tell me why the wrong time. Listen, how you doing? Thank you for joining me. Thank you for joining me once again. My name is Glaze Gibbs, and I'm your host. Today, what I'm going to talk about, that song, Missing You, was done by Diana Ross. Her tribute to, the late singer Marvin Gaye. Powerful song. I know I don't have the voice like Diana Ross, but I feel I got a voice, and I feel and believe I can sing. But my reason for saying I'm missing you today would have been my mother's 82nd birthday. She'd have been 82 years old. I lost my mother 29 years ago. And you know what? Like I keep trying to tell people, if you got the book Beyond Lucky, or you listen to me in some of my platform, what I talk about right now is how much I love my moms. But I love my mother. I was a professional mama boy. And right now is I love her. And I can remember having a powerful conversation with a friend of mine, saying like a sister. And what I love about her, because you got to have real people in your life. You got to have real people to tell you when you're right and when you're wrong. So right now I was telling her, we was talking, I was saying how much I love my moms. And you know what, right now, like some of the things I took my moms through, and she knew it. And she said, listen, you keep saying you love your moms more than life itself. But the difference is you didn't. I said, what you mean? I didn't. She said, if you love your mother more than life itself, you would never put her through all the necessary trial and tribulation that you put her through. Whoa. Sit back and think about that. And to me, like right now is, I'm pissed, but I'm like, whoa. I got to listen to the words what she just said. She said, if you love your mother like you say you did, you wouldn't have been out there committing all those crimes. Like you say, you start off burglarizing, robbery, selling drugs, killing, hurting people, destroying people's lives. And the difference, your moms had to hear that from the neighborhood. She had to read that in a newspaper about her son, her baby boy. But yet and still, you say that you love your mother, like more than life itself. But then again, when I sit back, yeah, folks, I can honestly say that, yes, I feel responsible for my mother's death. My mom died 52 years old of a massive stroke. I was away. I was in jail. And when she died, you know how that made me feel? You know what it did to me? And see, to me, I'm going back to like my friend, like my sister, like she say, if I really love her, and don't get me wrong, I do. But then again, if I really love her, I would not have been selfish. I would have stopped doing all that negative and nonsense and demonic act. I would have been out there making her proud of me, by getting a 9-to-5 or getting a college degree and building a career, living a Lord-abiding, productive life. All of us out there, you love your moms, you love your dad, you love your grandmother, you love your grandparents, you love your kids, you love your wife, you love your brothers and your sisters. But the difference is, it's easy to say, I love you, but actions speak louder than words. So anybody, I'm telling her I love you. I remember being a kid. I used to go around and hug her. Ma, I love you. She wouldn't say a word to me. Ma, I love you. She wouldn't say nothing. Ma, I love you. She still won't say it. I said, Ma, I love you. She said, boy, I love you too. Now shut up. Because once again, here it is. She came up in an environment in her household. They didn't use that word, I love you. How they love you? By showing you, through feeding you, taking care of you, providing for you. They didn't have to use that verbal terminology, I love you. So here it is right now is her parent show her that they love her by providing for her. So here it is. She was providing for me, but she didn't actually tell me I love you, but I knew she loved me. I'm telling Ma I love you, but how in the heck could I really love her when I'm out there doing all those devious acts? So what I'm just trying to say, folks, listen, kids, anybody that's out there that listens to this, you know what? Before you tell somebody that you love them, make sure you really do. But before you tell them that you love them, what will you do know what I'm saying, to make sure that you don't inflict pain, emotionally, physically, mentally, pain upon them because of your action. If you love somebody, your objective is to protect them. Your objective is to bring them happiness, joy, peace, no drama. And that's why I'm saying, folks, we all need somebody strong in our life, somebody that's going to look us in the eye and tell us like it is. That's what we need. You don't need no friend in your life going to be, yeah, you right, you right, you right, when you wrong. If you wrong, you wrong. You need strong people in your life. Like this sister, when she told me, exactly, you keep saying you love your mother more than life itself. If you did, you wouldn't have been out there doing all those devious, stupid acts. Wow. And you know what? It hit home. And just like I say right now, guess what? I love my moms, but she was right. The difference is right now, I was a selfish individual. So the different folks, listen, take your time, enjoy life. You know what? That street life, that fast life is overrated. Take it from somebody that actually been out there. I spent 15 years incarcerated, okay? I done been shot at, okay? Come on, what's cool about that? Right now, if I didn't go to jail when I went to jail back then, guess what? I would have been dead. I would have died of a violent death because my enemy would have made sure, based upon my reputation and who I was and what I was about, they would have made sure I was dead, okay? Or if I didn't die of a violent death, I surely would have died from AIDS. Because once again, like right now is, I was addicted to sex. You know, I see a beautiful woman, I want her, I'm going to do whatever it takes to get with that woman. And I was having a bunch of unprotected sex back then. So to me, I probably would have had AIDS, HIV, and died. So that's what I'm just trying to say, folks. Listen. Find people in your life that going to give you the truth. You don't need no yes man. You don't need no yes person in your life. You need real people. And then you got to be receptive, folks. That's why you got 2 ears and 1 mouth. Listen, like I say, today's my mother's 82nd birthday. Mom, I love you. I miss you. And right now, I became the person that you wanted me to be. And like I told you, rest in peace. I love you. Hey, folks, hit that like button. Subscribe. My name is Glaze Gibbs. This is my ministry. And what I'm going to tell you, I'm going to give you the good. I'm going to give you the bad. I'm going to give you the ugly. But the bottom line is right now is I'm going to be true. In order to be honest with anybody else, you must first attempt to be honest with yourself. And baby girl, thank you. Thank you for that challenge. Thank you for letting me know that, listen, here it is. If you love your moms, you wouldn't have been out there doing all that stupid nonsense. Thank you. Hit that like button, subscribe. One love.